All right, it's that time. It's time for Beyond Sight and Sound. Let's do this.
Hey boys and girls, we are going to talk about S&W shooters and prospectors. What is S&W shooters and prospectors?
We at S&W Shooters and Prospectors help people find treasure.
Did you say treasure?
Yes, treasure. Just listen to this amazing review from our happy customer, Jackie Sparrow.
Chocolate ship-shape and a pleasure to deal with. I was able to buy everything that I needed at prices that were shillings less than others. I found my 9 pieces of meat in no time. Savvy?
I know you're asking yourself, why should I shop at S&W Shooter and Prospectors?
Chuck Smalley has over 45 years of metal detecting experience. He works with each customer one-on-one to customize their setup to match their skill level.
So if you always dreamt of being a pirate, contact Chuck at S&W Shooters and Prospectors and he'll dig a great deal for you.
I-Pass and rum not included.
Caution. Please do not operate motor vehicles or power equipment while under the influence of this show. Listening to this show could cause side effects such as bouts of laughter, violent binges of cabin fever, and even dreams of silver and gold. Please be advised. Now that the fine print is out of the way, on with the show.
All right. Fine print's out of the way. It's time to roll with the show. We're back. We're live. Looks like the chat's hopping. People are dropping in. I see Ohio Relic Hunter, Bill Hayes. Dennis is in. Oh, let's see here. Apparently Barb is back from her trip. Good to see. She arrived back safely. Phil Bortner's in. Good to see. Yeah. All right. We'll get back up here. I got to get back up to the top of the chat for a minute. And let's see. We'll get Chuck in here. There he is.
How's everybody doing tonight?
All right.
Excellent. Excellent.
I think. It's a little chilly out, though.
Yeah, it's 39 degrees here.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And that chat, you're right. The chat's rolling. Hey, Mark,
Mark Walters, huh?
Barb, how you doing? You got back safely. Dennis, who else in there? Man, they're rolling by. ORH, Bill Hayes, we got them all in there. I see that our iron prices are holding steady.
Yep. Still 125 a ton.
125 a ton.
Yep.
So that's good. That's good.
Yeah. At least it's holding steady. And Dennis had our spot price in a little while before we went live. Gold's 41.0640 and silver is at 51.08, which currently they're both a little up from there, not much, but
Yeah.
market just opened a little while ago. It was down. I mean, it had dropped before the market closed. It
Mhm.
was down to, I think silver was down to 50.71 maybe. But it's bouncing back up now, which is good to see, definitely. And I don't know that they're listening or not, but happy birthday to both Meryl Kazanjian and Mark Hoover.
Yes.
Their birthdays were today.
Yeah.
And there were a number of birthdays the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Your birthday, Shannon's birthday, Tom Koski had a birthday.
Cool.
Good grief. The names just escaped me. There were a number of people that had birthdays the other day, and
A whole bunch
all
of
of that.
scorpions. We have a whole bunch of scorpions running around.
Right?
Scorpio. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And for those who have not heard, I'm not sure how they couldn't have heard, but for those who haven't heard, give Bill Hayes a big congratulations. He made the cover of American Digger magazine.
Way to go, Bill.
Yeah, he had found a half dime, and that half dime made the cover of American Digger. First time that he's ever made the cover, so good job.
Well, what was he on the cover with?
A half dime.
Excellent.
Uh,
Excellent find.
the date escapes me right off the top of my head, but I'm sure that Bill Hayes can throw it in the chat there. I'm sure. And if I can get my mouse to work where I can jump back and forth between screens, maybe I can even see if he puts it in the chat. I'm not sure. Right now, everybody's congratulating him. 1835 half dime.
Very nice.
And it looked nice. I mean, that one is definitely worthy of being on the cover.
Early seeded, very early.
Yeah. Nice, nice, nice.
Barb says she's waiting for March on digging 6 days in Virginia.
Well, there you can't beat that.
Nope.
5 Mile Relic Hunters in the house, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, we had quite a bit of stuff going on once again. Man. And I had meant to mention it when we had Randy on the show. I mean, Randy's always a pleasure to have on the show.
Yeah.
You know what we ought to do? Maybe we can get the Barks crew around and get them to do a year-ending recap too.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. What do you think, Kevin? I see Emery in the house too, and I'm sure Clay's in the background somewhere.
Well, 2/3 majority rules.
Yep. That's a democracy.
So who knows? Maybe they might be interested in doing something like that once it's too cold for them to dig. I mean, I
Yep.
know once the weather cools down, they head for the woods. At least as long as they can.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. Celeste is in the house. Welcome aboard.
Hi, Celeste. How you doing?
Yeah. And Kevin says Clay's glued to the new game on Xbox right now. Okay, well he's somewhere around then.
Yep.
Well, when the weather cools down, you gotta find something to do.
Right.
Definitely. And with something to do, that's actually got some of us kind of looking through bags and boxes and stuff like that, seeing what we've got. Maybe we want to send it into Midwest. Maybe we want to try to sell it. Maybe we don't even remember we had it. And that's what Chuck's been up to lately.
Yeah, I've been going through stuff and checking on things I'd found a long time ago, and some of the stuff I picked up. I found gold-filled pocket watches, gold watch, that kind of stuff. Wanted to see if anything's redeemable or there's melt value or whatever. And I had
Right,
picked up
because
one.
some places won't take gold filled.
No, well, Midwest refineries they're now in Florida or getting set up down there. They're down there, and they don't take gold film. Not all of them do.
Right.
And same way with your war nickels. Some places don't trade in the war nickel for some reason. So
Yeah.
that's
That's
part of
true.
it. That's true. So and I came across some stuff. Now I did not dig this out of the ground. It was at a yard sale,
But
and
it's
they had
still
a
a
bag.
find.
Yep, they had a bag with that and a bunch of old fire department and sheriff's badge, and they were local departments, and I thought, oh, that'd be kind of cool to have them. But I also knew the chief that had the one badge, and this was his daughter selling all these because he had them from towns all around me: Hampton, Port Byron, Hillsdale. He had a Rock Island County special deputy, and that's gold badge. And I bought the whole bag. She said, "Chuck, you need to take these. These were dad's." And she actually, for a 4-year period, was my secretary down at the fire station. And she said, "I knew you'd show up." And she said, "Sell you the whole bag for $20." I said, "You only want 20? Well, for you, it's $20 because you knew dad, and you guys did all the fire stuff together." And she said, "I want you to have it." So I bought them, brought them home. I still got the badges and the watch, and I got the watch out, got to looking at it, and it's gold, but it's filled partially, and it comes
Partially
from
filled.
yeah, Duber watch morphed into Hampton watches, and they made a model named William W. McKinley. It was named after President McKinley, and they came out with them in 1901, and I know they ran to 1910, and he was friends with McKinley, and he's out of Ohio. You can find all this stuff online, and there's several models of the McKinley watch. I thought I had the Hunter version watch because it looked the same. I was trying to do research online. In Albany, Illinois, they have a really nice antique collectible coin shop store, and he trades in you name it. I mean, he's got it in there. And but he's also one of the top watch guys in the world. He knows
Oh,
his
wow.
watches, pocket watches. And I took it in and I said, Walt, take a look at this. Tell me what it is exactly. I've looked it up online. He popped up stuff on the screen, had a book looking up the internal serial number off the works itself. I had found that, and a date that watch was made in 1901. Now, with that being said, I said, is it worth anything? Yeah, it is. Believe it or not. He said, no, it's not going to retire you totally, but it's worth, right now, it's only worth, it's not working. So, but it can be repaired.
Right.
I
So
said,
it's only worth basically the value of the gold.
yeah. But he said, I'll tell you what, looking at what it runs partially, he said, $70 and this will run like a top. Really? Yeah. I said, all right, with $70. He said, you just took it back up to a real good price. The watch is in good shape, excellent shape. So I thought, what do I do? Well, he told me, he says, I'll just give you X amount of dollars since it's not running, then I have to fix it and then market it. He said, it's too good to send in to melt. It's not bad enough to be sent in as melt, one way or the other. You can look at it both ways. He said, but you put the $70 in it, it can range from 400 all the way up. Well, there's three models that McKinley watch. There's a high dollar one that's solid gold case, 14 karat, all this, and then there's this one, then the lower end, and mine's the middle range. And so I thought, well, okay. I mean, it's been laying in a drawer for almost 20 years. Fix it. I'll just fix it, and whether I market it or keep it or whatever, as long as it's working, a good pocket watch. But it's something I came across that I had tucked away. I didn't really forget about it. I just didn't pay attention to it. But I got the badge out and got looking around at the other ones, gold plated. There was some silver firemen's badges and gold plated officers badges, chief's badge, the special deputy badge out of Rock Island County, and that dates back into the 18. The one we could figure. I talked with the sheriff. He had some stuff on it. He said they were given out to either retiring sheriffs or mayors, things like that, of the bigger cities down here from the county to make them officially and unofficial. You could make an arrest. And he said they're kind of rare. He said there's several of them around in collections. I tested it, it's 14K.
Wow.
So, and it's all 1 inch, inch and a half high, almost inch and a half wide. And it's a deputy sheriff badge from that era, except small. So it was a presentation to somebody. There was no name on it or dating, and he matched it up. So
Wasn't room to put the name on it.
no, but something that they would carry in their, if they had a billfold or otherwise.
Right. Yeah. Sounds not too bad.
Nope. So the stuff I found that I had that I didn't know what I had. No, I'm not sending it for melt. I would probably be money ahead to put it out locally in some sort of an auction if I wanted to do that. But we've all got stuff tucked away in the corners. And then I got my rings out and figured out what I had in 18, 14, and 10 karat gold just to know what kind of value. Oh, yeah. Okay. Ohio Relic Hunter, that's the oldest one. he's he's a Marine, or was a Marine. Yes, he can put away some peach cobbler. Travis is 6. What is he? Pushing 6'4". In fact, today he walked through. He was over here. He was helping me. he and the chandelier in the kitchen met head to head.
Oh,
He forgot the duck.
yeah, that'll do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I see the comment in the chat now.
Right. Oh, Bart's is tumbling out his clad so he can go put it in the bank in Alaska Fund, he says.
Ah, there you go.
Yep. Nothing
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope. So, yeah, that's one way. You better get digging, though. But some of
Yeah.
the other things that in the past, I was telling Josh earlier, some of the things I'd found that either the wife glommed onto or we could put it to use. And I'd found this at an old home site area. I dug it. It's just a nice letter opener, but it's sterling.
Yeah.
You know, it's the things that you can put to use at your house. I've found wrenches you could use, channel locks, all kinds of stuff, and it has a value. Go price a pair of standard size channel locks.
Yeah, especially if they're Channel Lock brand.
Yes, I found a pair of those out in the park that hadn't been down for very long. It just had surface rust on it. Clean them up. They're hanging in the tool shed. I use them quite often.
Yeah. Yeah, good pair of Channel Lock brand. You're probably gonna pay close to $40 or more for.
Yep. So, hey, they're talking about pennies, Josh. How
Yeah,
many of
I
you want?
see that.
How many of you want and got a roll of the last year's pennies, this year's pennies? Put it away. Just kind of
Right.
wondering.
Actually, I had planned on doing that.
Ah, Richard Kruckmeyer's in the house. What's up, Richard?
Welcome aboard, Richard.
How you doing, brother? It's just like, I was going through rings, and I have this one that I made out of some of the first, what I called nuggets at the time. I don't know if you guys can see that. That was a 14 karat blank, and then we had gold. The jeweler laid in a bunch of the gold that I had found on the Kenai Peninsula up in Alaska. First couple of years I really worked it up there.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah, it's just guy's ring. That's all it is. But that's the kind of stuff we've been coming across. You put it away and kind of forget or come across it again and go, I wonder where that was at. So that stuff that you got laying around, you either put to use, save some bucks. There's a shoehorn I found. I don't have it right here handy. The wife immediately said, that's mine. And it works for boots. It's a longer, solid brass. It was made around the turn of the century, around 1900, 1905. Stamped. We found the maker. Then, of course, Googled it. It come up. They had them on for sale on eBay and a couple other places in the $45 to $60 range. And I thought, for a shoehorn? And then I went down and priced new shoehorns. If you get a metal one, if you're lucky, yeah, they're 30 to $50 for a good, solid, long one for boots and that. Yeah. So some of the things you find get put back to use.
Right.
How about tools? I don't know if you guys can see that. This is something Jill come up with. We got most of the rust off, but she says, go buy a little crafting quality tack hammer. She says, I'm going to talk to guy down the road. He does a lot of wood turns. See if he can turn us a nice little ash handle for that, or find one for it. She
Yeah.
said, you're looking at $20. I said, fix it, use it. She says, I need one like that. Well, you got it now.
Right. Now you got one.
Yeah, repurposing, bringing them
Nothing
back
wrong
to
with
life.
that.
So not only do we go out and find 1835 seated half times, well, we can find other stuff that's quite useful.
Yeah, and I don't know if you caught that in the chat, but Phil Bortner was doing some coin roll hunting apparently
Uh-huh.
the other day. Found two 2025 pennies and a Mercury dime.
Hey, cool. The Merc made it through the system.
Somehow.
Yeah, a lot of times now they drop them out because of the
Oh
weight
yeah.
and size. They don't
Uh-huh.
make
Must have been a hand roll.
it.
I don't know.
And Celeste was saying she's painting Frank's kitchen. What are you charging him an hour there, Celeste?
Is he in there supervising?
I bet he is.
You know, if you keep him busy supervising, he may not be able to realize that you're painting him into a corner.
There you go.
I'm kidding. That'd keep him busy.
There you go. And I talked to Kevin about this earlier, not today, but a couple weeks ago when we were together. I found a big axe head out in the field, and Frank wanted it. Gave it to Frank.
Oh
And,
yeah.
yeah, and Clay was planning on keeping all his axe heads he found out through the farm sites. He said the only one they kept was the double cutting head.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, that's a nice one.
Oh, Celeste is drinking a few Modelo's. That's what it sounds like.
Hmm.
Making a
I
few
guess
typos.
I guess something's going good.
Yeah. You have a great night.
Right. That's
So,
that's okay. If the paint job doesn't look so hot tomorrow, you can always do a second coat.
yep. So,
That's funny. That's funny. And speaking of pennies, I didn't think that I would see any sort of reference to this soon. But Kevin made mention that McDonald's is now rounding up or rounding down if you're paying in cash,
to the nearest nickel.
and usually not in your favor.
Nope. There's money to be had at McDonald's if you're rounding up everything.
Yeah. And
Nope. That
I
they
really
had their
didn't
own.
think to see anybody trying to do anything like that this soon. I mean, because
Right.
think of all the billions and billions of pennies that we have in circulation.
Oh, they
I
aren't going
mean,
to go
now
away that
granted,
fast.
those things don't last all that long, but
Just,
it'll be
just
a while before we're in a penny
there was a
shortage.
post this past fall or late summer. A guy had, God, I can't remember how many. They were 5-gallon water jugs. He had, they literally had to get extra people in. He had like 5 of them.
Full of
Full
nothing but
pennies.
pennies?
Full of nothing but pennies. Lifetime's worth of saving them.
Well, I can understand that. I hate to have them in my pocket.
Took it to the bank and he had to set it up to have extra people, everything ready to go. And I can't remember the count, but it was online. It was massive.
Right?
You break your back on them 5-gallon things. That
Huh.
that's a lot. Think about it. They go in there and they literally cut the tops off the jugs and made it so they could get the pennies out easier into smaller containers. They were scooping them out and then doing the count. And they had a video of it going on. I was like, oh my God, that's a lot of pennies.
Right?
Yep. He just started one day saving pennies and then come to the end there and decided, I got enough now. I'll go cash them in.
Yep. Kevin says he went to get his cup of coffee today, and Casey's had a sign that they were out of pennies, which I suppose with the news that the mint had pressed their
Everybody's
last
holding
penny.
on to them. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. And they're talking what it costs to make a nickel. I think I heard it to make a nickel is 7 cents. So, is that going to change shortly?
Yeah, I don't know. Nickels hold up pretty well.
Yeah, they do. And you know what? I don't know if you guys, gals, do it. You're going through your change, you look and you say, oh, that's kind of an older nickel. And, oh, it's 65 or, 63. I still find them in my pocket. I mean, you're talking,
Oh yeah.
yeah, old coins still circulate.
Mm-hmm.
And you still find those who have cashed in a few coins that are silver they didn't know, especially the older folk. They found a bunch of rolls of coins and took them to the bank. And
Yeah.
their bank, they're silver. They'd had a stash. One of the two did that probably wasn't around anymore, and they just went and cashed them in. That happened to me a few years back up here, Albany, with $half and Mercury dimes. My God, I got some nice $half.
Yes, you did.
So wish it happened a few more times.
Yeah. Those were beautiful.
Yep. So I've still got a couple of the rolls of them and open them up, and I flashed them at the coin show we were at a couple of years ago. I had them laid out. The one I'd taken out of the wrapper, I had them all laid out. And I had a gentleman come up and asked if they were for sale. And I said, only as an entire roll. He kind of said, "Will you sell me one?" Nope, nope, that's a roll. It goes as a roll. He didn't buy them, but because they
Yeah, I bet
range
he didn't like that.
$70 to $75 in that condition. Because I had a friend of mine that's a dealer down in the city. He's take a look at them. He said, they're $75 coins, every one of them. Oh, they're still
Yeah.
here. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
they definitely looked good.
I'm just as bad as everybody else. I'm sitting here thinking, I might be able to squeeze a few more pennies out of that rock if it goes up a little more.
Yeah. Well, and that's another thing. You and I were kind of talking about that the other day. The price of gold, it's not scaring people away from buying it.
Nope.
Steve P in the house.
Hey, Steve. Nope. And as I said, Walt runs a section of that store, is coins and silver and gold, and has estate jewelry, good jewelry, this kind of stuff. And I was in there the
That
other day.
that part surprised me.
He had jars of silver, dimes, quarters, halves, silver dollars. And I was in there over a month ago when this first surge on the silver started taking off. And he didn't have anything. People weren't turning in. Now he has a lot of silver. His
I bet
going
he's
rate,
moved a lot too, though.
yeah. Oh, yes, he did. His going rate on a Morgan the other day was 42. I see him online at 40 to 45. So he's right in the ballpark there. And that's fully readable, not axed in half, that kind of stuff. It's just
Right.
circulated Morgans. But he had a lot of AU slider style Morgans in there mixed in. The whole gamut of dates. But a mason jar full of Morgans is heavy.
Ain't it, though?
Yes, it is. But gold coins, and he always used to have, some older date US, some foreign, um, tenths, quarter ounces. It's a smaller town. It does none. He said it comes in, they go out. They're buying you.
Yeah, I think you said he only had maybe 2.
Yep. So I asked him what he was getting, his give price, that kind of stuff, and he's in there with the rest of them pretty much as far as pricing. And
Yeah.
I think they're online if you want to look them up. They got a great store. It's J&L True Value Antiques. It used to be J&L True Value Hardware Store. Now, he bought out the store for the store. I mean, they'd sold out everything and doing his antiques wares in there. And he's got everything from early relic type all the way to Star Wars and things like that, and the coin section and jewelry and a lot of knickknack stuff. Everything from matchbooks to ball cards to. He's got a nice store in there. Nice store.
Well, see, and that kind of surprised me that the way it sounded, I mean, people were buying up gold jewelry too. It's like
Yeah.
they don't care what kind of gold it is.
Nope. Gold's moving. Silver kind of. I don't know that $50 mark on that silver. Well, sell it off and we'll go get gold. Well, that's what we've talked about.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So,
And I mean, whether you sell it now or whether you sell it later, you have to be the judge of that. But
yeah,
like for me, my particular situation, what I've been getting rid of, I'm making money. It doesn't matter if I sell it today. It doesn't matter if I
yeah,
sell it yesterday. It doesn't matter if I sell it next week. I'm making money because these are coins that I acquired back when silver was like $6 or $8 an ounce.
right. Uh, we're going to see. We're going to see if the prognostications of the prices that they're throwing at us now for next year are going to come to be fruitful for us all. But it sure makes you look at a rosy dime, a silver rosy dime different.
Oh yeah,
What's the give
absolutely.
on them? Right around 380, $4.
385 maybe, I think
385. Yeah,
is spot on them.
yeah.
I've been getting say 4.25 to 5, maybe even up to 5.25, 5.5. So I mean, there again, I'm not losing. I'm not hurting myself.
Oh, Steve P said a friend of his going through the house, mom's house, 6 Eisenhower bicentennial dollars, 6 regular Ikes, 3 Morgans, and 3 peace dollars.
Hmm.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nothing
it's
wrong with
good.
that.
Good to watch these sales,
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
yard sales, and these little auctions like you work and things like that can maybe make you a buck on the side because we're getting to the point of the year here that detection's going to be over shortly, and so go do some coin roll hunting.
Right.
We were in a store in the Quad Cities the other day, and they have the Coinstar there. I walked in. What's the first thing you do when you go to the Coinstar? You reach around and you check the back,
Yep.
see if
Check the
there's any
return.
money. Check the return. There were 3 cents in there. There were two 2 wheat cents and a kind of battered memorial from the late 50s, 58, 59, whatever it was. But I went back to get what we were after, and coming back, I look over, I see a guy walk in, he went right to the return. I beat you. I got 3
You
cents.
beat him to it.
Yes, I did. And he walked
Well,
away. I'm standing in line, and another guy come in and checked it.
yeah, I was going to say that's something that I've noticed is that more and more people are checking the Coinstar returns.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like to be the guy getting it. Watch the sorter and keep an eye out for silver passing through.
Yeah, absolutely.
My friend up at the bank, she hasn't called me recently, and I saw her the other day. I had to go there. In fact, it was the day I was talking with you. And I had asked her, I said, "You got any old rolls for me?" She said, "Nope." I said, "You seen any at all?" She said, "Nope. All we did get a half a dozen rolls of Ike dollars." I said,
Wow.
"Oh, you got them?" "Nope."
Nope.
She said, and I can't remember the teller's name. Her hubby keeps an eye out for them too, so she's the one that checked them in, so she got them.
Right. Beat you to them.
Yep, but she cracked them open. She said they're all Eisenhower's. I said, well, if they were the right Ikes, they got 40% anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. So
You can't beat it. I mean, it pays to keep an eye out.
yep, it pays to keep an eye out and then go out to some of the outlying banks, smaller towns. Once in a while, you can find some stuff.
Yeah. Every now and then. Definitely.
Yep.
It never pays to, it doesn't hurt to at least double check. Does not hurt at all.
No. STP, he checks them.
Yeah.
5 Mile Relic Hunter, he got a old button, standard rich color flat button. Cool. 1810, 1830, oldest button he's found. Very good.
Nice. Good job.
Movies. Bill Hayes says the craziest thing he'd found is an 1858 Flying Eagle sent in good condition. Wow.
In a Coinstar?
Yep. Emery found 2
Wow.
silver Washingtons today. Good. Way to go, Emery. Are you using that,
Nice.
Emery, if you're in there, are you using the high conductor mode? No, Phil's in the house. Hey, Phil.
Oh yeah, Phil's been in there.
Yeah. Oh, I got a question for Celeste. If she's drinking Modelo's, I wonder how that painting's going.
Right?
If it's gotten psychedelic yet or not. Hey, Bert.
Ah, it'll be perfectly fine, I'm sure.
Oh, he didn't do it today. Okay. Okay, 5 Mile Relic Hunter. There's got to be a story that you found 2 Washington quarters in his mailbox. 2 silver Washington quarters. I'm going across the room to refurb my coffee.
Sounds like something that Barb would do.
Uh-oh.
She would find stuff like that in her mailbox. Maybe maybe 5 Mile wound up winning a prize somewhere, and when that came in, he found it in his mailbox. Let's see.
What you doing?
Oh, 5 Mile says that they were addressed from you, Chuck.
Oh, okay. You better
That's
have.
how he found them.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully he posts that up in the group.
Yeah. She's all right.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Of course, that's been a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was a fun contest, though.
Yeah, it was.
I think 5 Mile had just an absolute blast with it. Of course, they all did, the way it sounded.
Yeah. Well, Barb, it is nice to run across somebody that was honest. She found 16 silver dimes in her mailbox this week. The envelope was shredded, and UPS actually put all of them in a plastic envelope and delivered them. There you go.
Huh.
It's still out there. It's nice to hear.
I'll bet maybe those came from Randy DeMario.
Could have. Hey, Barb posted something up a little while ago. We're a little lean on detectors this year, it sounds like.
Well, I imagine with the way prices are on everything, it may be kind of tough to.
It's gonna be a tough year. So if you guys got other stuff, got an extra dig tool, whatever, send it in. We'll send them out to the kiddos.
Yeah, it may be kind of tough to fill it out like it has been in previous years.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially with this stuff that's going on with, of course, really, I don't think truly anymore we can say that we've got a 100% American made detector out there.
Right.
They're assembled here. They say they're assembled here. They're built here in a sense, but all the electronics that they have to get and use have pretty much been transferred overseas.
Right.
Or they can get them at a better price, whatever it was. So I hope that maybe it brings some of it back to where maybe we'll have a fully 100% made U.S. detector again. Don't know. Be nice.
Yeah. And even if we can't get it filled out the way we did in previous years, it's still the kids still get a kick out of the contests.
Right. Yeah. Barb, that's right. But you've got two from me. Is that the two that you got, or you got? Would that make four? I'm good for a mini and a midi, or two middies, whatever it takes.
Right. And I know Nokta sent 3 detectors.
Yeah.
So that'll be 5.
But I'll touch base with her on that. Well, she says she has boxes and boxes of good stuff.
Oh, good.
Oh, 3. All right, 5.
Yeah.
So you might be up to around 5 total.
Yep.
Oh, Claudia, you're welcome. Did you enjoy that? Good. Everything made it. Cool.
Good, good, good.
Yeah. Barb's trying to hit the lottery. So am I, Barb, and I am not doing very good. I had 3 tickets that I'd bought, 3 or 4 tickets this week I bought, and I had one number on all of them. Quick pick.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. Somebody down, was it Georgia won the big one? One winner?
I'm not sure.
And it was the 5th largest.
I don't know that I heard.
Yeah. Yep. That's what Steve's saying. Steve P says, yep, it was Georgia.
Oh, okay. Well, then Steve's got it.
Yep. So maybe we get the boys, the Bark Detecting Bits group. They'll come on, give us a year end, show us some of the
Maybe,
goodies. Maybe. We'll
maybe,
see.
unless they're afeared, but
Yeah.
I
Well,
doubt that.
I know Barks isn't. Emery isn't. Maybe we should have Clay do it.
Do
So
do a silent show.
yeah, him just sitting there holding a large scent, which he finds a lot of. He's got those dialed in, man.
Oh yeah, he does very, very
Yes,
well.
he does. Yes, he does.
And when he's got something to say, he'll let you know.
Yeah. Well, any kind of luck tomorrow afternoon. It's supposed to be in the 50s here. I'm going to go out and detect a little bit. I got another field I can go work, so I'll go work that.
Ooh,
One of the fields I worked, they tried to burn today. We put that out.
ha! Emery says that Clay got 2 Saturday.
Yep.
Or no, wait a minute. Kevin
That's
said,
Kevin. Yep.
yeah.
So anyhow, things are looking good. We got a lot of good stuff. Oh, there's going to be Christmas sales. There's going to be
Oh
Christmas
yeah,
sales on all the equipment out there. Every one
Black
of them's going to
Friday
be.
sales.
Yep, that's coming up. My lab already sent out a flyer on that. That's coming up. Can't tell you anything about it, but it's coming up. We all know that.
Yeah,
You got an 1848 and an
and
1820 something.
something.
That's good.
Yeah,
Ooh.
can't complain.
Well, Barb said there was a big fire down along I-40 in her area. Oof.
Yeah, they've been all over the place.
Yeah, we got some dry stuff going on, but lately here it's been pretty good. We've had our rain off and on to the point that the boys were out in the brush truck in the field, and it was a little soupy in one spot.
Hmm, not good.
Oh
Well, at least they didn't get hung up.
no, well, it's 4-wheel drive, it's Ford, and it got through it. I pulled out several Chevys that have tried those things with a Ford. That'll get them stirred up.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I would say.
In fact, I got a video tucked away that we had a brush fire over here in the one department runs a Chevy for a brush truck with a drop in it, and they got stuck. And we're sandy over here for the most part. And if you spin the tires a little bit, you go down. I
Oh,
ran
and quick.
out, and I pulled in behind them off to the side a little bit and said, "You boys stuck? Yeah.
Right. You need a hand?
You need somebody to pull you out?" And they're just hanging their heads. And I'm looking at them grinning. I said, "Dump the load of water, pump it off. We'll get you out." And pumped the water out, 300 gallons. Pumped the water off. They tried getting out. Mm-mm. I put the strap on, gave her a tug a couple times, and out she come. And I said, "There you go." And they just looked at me. They said, "You're not putting that on Facebook, are you?" I said, "I can
Not
be
unless I
bought,
have to.
not unless I have to. It's sitting in Quay. I've got 2 of them like that."
There you go.
Just if you see it pop up one day, it was a get even.
Barb
Not
says
that
she
we,
doesn't have a problem with the reps being able to help, just getting back to her.
yeah.
Which they are. Sometimes they're a little late to the game, but they still get there.
And Phil was reporting Central Illinois is dry, dry, dry. You're right. Yeah, they could, Barb.
Dennis says they got an inch of rain last week, helped settle the fluffy fields a bit.
Isn't that amazing how you get a little bit of that and it does that and those fields light up with fines?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin said their fields has still got some decent moisture in them.
Yep. We've still got some too, but it'll be waning this wind and this couple of days of warm dry that we had. Yeah. They're
Yeah,
drying, but
it's drying everything out pretty quick.
yeah.
Unfortunately.
What do we got coming up? We got anybody coming on?
I don't know.
Well, one thing, Frank, did he ever get his book out?
I think he's still waiting on it to come back from the publisher.
Oh,
I think.
well, I got people asking for that.
It should be any day now, I would think.
Yeah.
And Terry Shannon's got a new book coming out.
Wow. How many does that make for him now?
12, I believe.
I've got a good portion of them. It's like that guy can put out a lot of books.
Yes, he can. Well, he's got a lot of
Well,
stories.
Les says not
Les
yet on the
says
book.
not yet. Yeah.
Well, we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I've been waiting to get him on the show to talk about it.
Yeah,
Uh,
be good.
and I know once things settle down for Terry, he should be up for coming on to talk about his new book. I think it's the 12th one.
Wow.
And who knows? We may have Barks and them on sometime.
Okay.
Do their year-end recap if they're interested. Or anybody else that wants to do a year-end recap. Because I think Randy had a pretty good time with that show.
Yeah. And we might have some giveaways coming up here in the future.
Right?
You just got to figure out how to do it.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, Barks says they can definitely do so. That'd be fun. Get Emery and Barks and Clay on.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're going to have some stories. And maybe even some finds to show. But it has to be on a Sunday, and that's fine. We can do that on a Sunday, Kevin. You just you three kind of hatch it out and decide which Sunday sounds good to you guys, and we'll see what we can do.
Right.
That'll be the simplest way to do that, I think.
There you go.
And then if
has to be on a Sunday, Barks says.
Yeah. And then if that Sunday doesn't work out, well, we'll try for another one, but I don't think it'll be too hard. I don't think so anyway.
There you go.
Dennis says he'll get his hip waders ready for that show.
All righty. Well,
everybody's a comedian, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That was good. That was really good. So
it was, yeah. That gave me a good laugh.
Phil's going out and find a bucket lister. Hopes we all do. So
yeah, he's got to run. But hey, thanks for hanging in there with us, Phil.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Everybody have a great night. I'm going to get out of here too. It's that time. It's pie time.
Oh, what is it today?
Pumpkin.
We had pear the other day.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a little different. Never had pear pie before, but
I'm trying to remember if I ever have either.
tasted like an apple pie.
I bet it would.
Not bad.
Good.
Something different for a change.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, I guess
Right.
I will bid you a good evening and enjoy your pie.
Yes, sir. I will. Pie and coffee. You guys have a great night. Great week. Get out and find something if you can. And we'll be back at you shortly.
There you go. We may even have some updates on some upcoming Black Friday sales.
I hope
We'll
so.
see.
We'll try and
All
keep
right.
you in there. Night, Richard, Mark, Bob, RH, Steve P. That's the last ones I see here. Talk to you later, Josh. Thank you.
We'll see, Chuck. And there he goes. So, well, that's the ones he sees commenting. Either way, I mean, Celeste and everybody was still in there, I think. So if you enjoyed the show, throw us a like, hype it. You can follow us Beyond Sight and Sound on YouTube here, Beyond Sight and Sound on Facebook, Metal Detecting Beyond Sight and Sound Facebook group. You know, there's a few other places on Facebook you can find us, and over on the podcast distribution services as well. That's still plugging right along. So until the next one, try to stay warm. If you are able to get out there and find anything, post it up if you can. 5 Mile, maybe you can post up your prices in the group if you think about it. Congrats once again to Bill Hayes. Happy birthday once again to Mark Hoover and Meryl Kazanjian. I think that just about covers it all. And let us know if you go through and start to dig through some of your boxes and bags, what you wind up finding. Until the next one, we're out of here. Have a wonderful evening, folks.
We sure are glad you found us here tonight. Thanks for dropping by and joining in. If you like metal detecting, treasure hunting, gold prospecting, or even entertaining discussion, check us out Wednesdays and Sundays, 8 p.m. Eastern, on your favorite podcast distribution services.